What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rainnite Gaming. I'm Rainnite, and it's time for the main event. My Gren Maju, my first place Gren Maju, undefeated at locals the other weekend, and I'm bringing this to you here. We've got it split up to kind of show everything that works together. This thing was super spicy, and everything works together like it's its own archetype, even though it's a bunch of archetypes put together. First up, we're going to show you the Gren Maju section of the deck. So of course we've got Gren Maju. He gets big by banishing cards. So now we've got Eater of Millions. We're just going to play one of him because it can be bricky if you've already banished a lot of cards off from him. So we're just going to play one, but he can banish 15 or more. And then of course we've got Gizmek, the Sky Slasher. He's kind of our best card in the deck because he works with all the level 8s. He works with the Gren Maju. He helps to extend plays. He's very good. And then, of course, we got our fourth by Foolish Burial. So Foolish Burial gives you a fourth one that you can drop in there really easily. More banishing plus searching, we've got Pot of Desires. This package lets you banish basically all the cards you're going to need. So if you do have that Gren Maju in hand, it's not going to be dead with 0 attack. You're usually going to have some way of banishing cards to get him out. And this, of course, leads to several different win conditions. Obviously, Gren Maju is win condition. You've got Gizmek, which can help in your XZs and your Synchros, and just kind of goes on and on and on. We'll go ahead and place Gizmek with the other 8s so we can show you him with them. But first, we've got our Synchro engine. Usually I will play the Plague Spreader, but I decided since I'm running more now, I needed more Synchro tuner options. So I've got the Blackwing and I've got the 2 Deep Sea Divas. This just lets you get into more Synchro plays and just helps out if you're going a little further down that line instead of just going with the Xyz plays. So these go really well with all our level 8s and our 6s, so really nice. Okay, to our board breaking level 8s. So of course you've got our level 8s in our Gizmek. And then we've got our huge Kaiju engine. We've got 3 of the Wind because it's got, really low attack and really low defense. That's really good for us. Then we've got the Fire, which has really high attack but really low defense, which can also work out very good. And then, you have your worst one, which is your Water one, because he has a really high defense, which we don't like. But the low attack can come in handy sometimes. And those are all our Kaijus. And of course, we've got Interrupted Kaiju. We're going to run 2 of that. Lets us go into so many cool plays. And then our Honorary, we've got Lava Golem. Lava Golems are really good. And I go ahead and I play 2 Nibiru. Nibiru just shuts down so many decks. Plus, with things we have on the deck, it can help kill things. So of course, we've got Change of Heart. Change of Heart lets us get any of these cards from our opponent to us and lets us do tons of damage. And then the big daddy, we've got Owner Seal. Owner Seal is amazing. It just makes every card that is somebody's go back to them. So Nibiru tokens, Kaijus, Lava Golems, it can basically just win games by itself because of that. And then we've got some more removal and level 8s that just go with all these level 8s. We've got Alpha. We're playing 3 of him because he's just amazing removal. Amazing with the Kaijus, the Lava Golems, Nibiru tokens. Say they have a 10,000 token you can't get rid of. You can get rid of it with him. And then he can come back out, so it's really good. And then we do have the Schwarzsire Limit Dragon. He's just a free summon most of the time. If we're giving somebody a Kaiju, they're going to have the 2,000 attack to be able to summon this guy out, and just lets us get into free Synchros and XYZ monsters. These all work amazingly together and just blow people's boards up and then end their life points on the spot of a dime. Is it spot of a dime? Tip of a corner. Nick of an edge. I don't know. It does it really fast and really good. Now we get into our Bysteel package. I really love the Bysteel package. Play 1 Magnemut. I used to play 3 in the original build of this, and then the ban list hit. But I just cut it down to 1, and I got 2 of Duraswarm, 1 of the Libellion, and then 1 of the Spell card. This is really good for grind games. Usually this deck has problems with grind games, but if you can get the spell up and start looping around all of your Bysteels, it's really amazing. And in future videos, this is going to be even better because currently you can search the Swartside Limit Dragon, but there's a card that's coming out in Dune that's gonna be even spicier. Wait to see what that is in later videos. Okay, so that is our main monsters. We've got our power of, one of kind of deals. We've got removal, we've got lightning storm, we got feather, and we've got reborn and concentrated currents. This is just an OTK machine right here, really nice. So those are just good removals that I like to have in the deck always. You could put in other, one-ofs that you prefer. If you like running more hand traps, go for that. I don't play a lot of hand traps, but I side a lot of hand traps. Okay, jumping right into our extra deck. Extra deck is super spicy, and it's just full of death for people. Our XZs, we've of course got the Dragulagon combo 100 dragon that hits for 9,000, even more sometimes, really good. I like to have one negate if I need to make it. I've got Lancelot. Then we've got the spider combo. We've got Dingirsu, removal, goes into Pain Gainer, removal, goes into 77, destruction protection, hitting for 4,000, go into main phase 2, and you go into your Zeus. Removal Zeus, if you loop around to the next turn, he can usually stack into your second Zeus for another removal. It's just a lot of good control. Then our synchros, we've got Berserker. He's a huge beater and he has a negate, which is really nice. These are all made off of our Bystials. And then we've got Crimson Blader. If he attacks and destroys something, they can't summon anything 5 or higher next turn, which usually shuts down most decks. Then we've got our towers. We've got our Blackwing, also has some removal, really nice. Qingyang for just hitting for truckloads of damage. Our probably most gone into Baron, she's amazing. And then our one link monster, because we run Eater, we've got to run low relinquished. Just good removal and can hit for a ton of damage. So that's the deck. It's really good. Let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into a game I did on Nexus, just to kind of show you how the deck works a little bit. This is one against Pearly, and you can see they get to make basically, I think, their full board. And Pearly is just one of those decks that's amazeballs. But ours has pretty good answers too, because we run so many kaijus. They're able to go into their tower that has tons of removal, and we're able to just kaiju it and then start cycling through the deck and making things. So you see we've got Searchers, we've got Gren Maju now, and we've got all kinds of stuff to help get rid of this. First up, you got to get rid of his towers, and we're going to kaiju his big boss monster there. Make sure to put it in one of the middle columns there. Just in case you did have Eater, you want to always make sure you kaiju in one of those columns so you could possibly relinquish them. They're going to get a ton of draws. Luckily, they don't pull any hand traps, and we're able to go straight into our Searcher, and that's going to banish 10. So now Gren Maju has 4,000. We go into an Alpha, which is amazing. We go ahead and do our big combo, going straight into our spider combo. Let's remove a back row, go into the spider. Spider's going to let us remove their kaiju. Then we're going to go into 4. Then we're going to go into Gren Maju for 4,000, and we're hitting for way more than game there. And that's the basics on how the deck works. Let me know if you want to see some more video of the deck going through people like crap through a goose. But until then, guys, let me know if you want to see some other kind of stuff from me. Let me know if you like what I'm doing. Let me know if you hate what I'm doing. I like to just hear from you down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side. See ya.